very fun first impressions get ready with me, and I'm going to be trying out the brand Klarity Cosmetics. They actually have been on my list for quite a while to try, so I picked up one of their eyeshadow palettes, and this is the I Love Coffee palette. Yeah, it's just the font's a little bit hard to read, but it's called the I Love Coffee palette. Of course, it's a neutral palette, duh. And then I also picked up two of the blushes. I picked up this one, and I also picked up the yellow one. I don't know, I was very, very curious about the yellow shade, and I don't own a yellow blush, so I picked up two of the blushes. And then I also picked up one of the liquid lipsticks. This one's the shade Brinks. So I also picked up one of those. So we're just gonna jump into it. I received this package yesterday, so I have not tried anything, but I did swatch everything, and everything swatched really beautifully. So I am very excited to try everything. Also, forgive the background noise. We have a lot of stuff going on in the house today. We have the plumber here that he's been working on our house for a good like 2 months already. And then my mom called a lawnmower company to mow the lawn, so that's what's going on outside if you hear any background noise. But usually 99% of the time, the laptops and stuff like that are really good about cutting out the background noise, and all you really hear is the person's voice. Like, I don't understand why like YouTubers apologize for being sick, for having the AC running. Like, we're human too, and our body temperatures always have to be like regulated, so it's actually like better if your AC is on than you like sweating bullets. So I do not apologize for those things. I'm just saying, like, they're literally right outside my window right now, so that's why I'm saying, like, if you hear background noise, that's what's going on. So anyway, let's jump into the eyeshadow palette. So this is the I Love Coffee palette, and I've heard really good things about this one, and as I was looking at all the color stories, I was like, this one is definitely the one I was the most interested in. And again, it's a neutral palette, so obviously I would get the most use out of a neutral palette. But it's so cute the way that it opens. So it opens like a coffee menu, and actually the shade names are on this little menu that it says like cafe latte and iced coffee, and I am a huge iced coffee person. I literally have iced coffee every morning, or I can't function. Extra hazelnut, decaf please, macchiato. It's just really, really cute. I love that, and I love like the little mirror too. But it does fold all the way back, and then here are the 12 shades. Look how pretty this palette is. Now, at first, I thought it was just going to be like a regular schmegular neutral palette, but after I swatched these metallics, oh my god, they are so ridiculously smooth, metallic, and reflective. Some of the most reflective, smooth metallics I've ever swatched in my life, to be honest. Like, they're so ridiculously smooth, so I'm so excited to try them. So it comes with 8 mattes and 4 shimmers, so I'm very excited to try these. So I'm going to stick with like these shades here because I want to do a warm tone look, and then I'll tell you guys which shimmer I'm using. The mattes also swatch like super buttery too, so I'm very excited to try out this palette. I don't know why my brush is still stained with green, but I did spot clean it yesterday, but I really need to clean this brush. So the first shade I'm going to go into is Latte Love, and I only dipped twice, and that picked up a ton of product, but when you do tap it off, it is quite a bit of excess. So just to let you guys know, I already primed my eyes with my ColourPop Party Proof Primer and set them with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Powder. Again, what else is new? That is blending out very smoothly and easily, but there is quite a bit of kick up in the pan, and it's kind of causing a bit of like white specks. That's a little weird, but I've heard nothing but good things about this palette. So that's why this was the one I decided to go with. So that is building nicely, but I feel like I need just a little bit more. But I still think it's a little bizarre that there's like white specks in the pan, but it's okay. I don't know how many times these dogs are going to make today. We took them outside like twice before everybody came, and they keep on making in the house. I think it's just because they're too excited because there's too many people here today. So I'm just going to apply that on this side too. They're very smooth and easily blendable. It's a really nice formula so far. Yeah, that's really nice. Blends so nicely. Like the brush just like moves so easily with it to blend the shadow. And I really like that. But there is a ton of kick up in the pan, like a lot. I don't know why it keeps on causing that white speckle pattern. See if that happens with the other shades too. Okay, so that's that. Now we're gonna go into the shade Cappuccino. Yeah, it's doing it to that one too. That's bizarre. And that one's just a little bit of a darker like brown. It's like a yellowish brown. It's pretty. So I find that this matte was not as yellow toned as I was hoping it was gonna be. So it's like much more of just like a neutral mid-tone brown. But that's totally fine, honestly. Like, y'all know those are my favorite shades to wear anyway, so I am a neutral gal. But the star of the show is definitely going to be the shimmer in these palettes, because they're so stunning. So yeah, today I'm just seeing my boyfriend, and then I'm working quite a bit this week. I actually worked yesterday, and then I'm working tomorrow. And then I'm gonna go into the darker brown shade called Espresso. Can I speak? Called Espresso. And that's pretty pigmented to be an outer corner shade, so that's actually really pretty. I like that because it's like more of like a warmer toned outer corner. Like I don't always have to do dark brown. But I'm surprised that shade's called Espresso, because Espresso is usually like really dark. I also didn't get like the greatest sleep last night. I also went to sleep pretty late. That was my fault. Of course, I've been going to sleep earlier lately, and then like yesterday morning I got up earlier for work. Then I had to talk to my sister in the morning, and then I wasn't able to get ready until almost like 11:20 to do my makeup, and that was like not that much time to do my makeup, so I was still late as usual. All right, let me just put on some glitter glue and then we'll do the lid. Okay, so now for the lid. The one that I thought was just so stunning last night when I swatched it was the shade Macchiato, so that's the one I want to go in with today. So it's just like a ridiculously metallic, like super pretty, like bronzy shade, so we're gonna use that. And I have a feeling this is gonna be like super smooth on the lid. So let me just smooth that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Oh my god, like if you could see like how reflective and metallic these are in person, it's insane. But they apply so smoothly. I think I might have to put a bit of the brown on the outer corner. I swear my brother's so fucking maddening. It's ridiculous. He never shuts up. I don't care. I'm like not nice about him anymore. He's such a fucking annoyance. Acts like a fucking child and he's 36 years old. Okay, and then for the brow bone, I think I'm just gonna go in with the white. I don't know if this shade's gonna be too dark for me. Actually, maybe we'll go in with Cream No Sugar, because I wasn't sure if that was gonna be too dark for my pale ass skin tone, but we'll see. So I'm actually going to the beach on Friday, which I'm very excited about, but that's like the only like big summer event that I have going on this week. I have vague plans next week. I'm not sure yet. But of course, when I come into some money, then that's when nobody wants to do anything, because I actually came into some money yesterday, so I'm not in like a financial hole anymore right now, so that's good. Okay, so I don't know why my brow bone is so dry, but I do like that shade. That's a nice shade. It's so weird that we call it brow bone. Like, is there literally like a brow bone underneath the brows? I mean, obviously our whole body's covered in bones, but it's just crazy, you know? It's like nuts, right? Like, so crazy we have bones. Like, I just feel like such a valley girl when I say this stupid shit. So yeah, there's quite a bit of commotion going on today in the household, so yeah, I've just been working. Honestly, life has been kind of boring right now, but hopefully I'll be able to do some stuff next week. I really do want to see, oh wait, that's already the wrong shade. Good job, Caitlin. I'm so distracted. I really want to see Mission Impossible next week, because I want to see Mission Impossible, I want to see Oppenheimer, and I want to see the Barbie movie. And originally on Friday, I was supposed to go mini golfing with my other two friends, but then I forgot that the beach day was on the same day as me going. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in with decaf, please, because I feel like the other shade just isn't dark enough for me. We gotta add a little bit more depth. Yeah, that's really nice. But damn, that got all over the palette. Y'all know I need to add some depth. I kind of blended that a little bit too high though. That's better. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, I like how that looks. So I'm not sure who I'm gonna see these things with. I'm hoping to see Mission Impossible with my friend Chris and Danielle next week, like next Tuesday, because it's always cheaper on Tuesdays. And I don't have as many hours next week. I mean, so far the only day I'm scheduled is this coming Sunday, so like I have to work Saturday and Sunday this weekend, but then after that I don't have anything scheduled, so I'm really hoping to see Mission Impossible next week, hopefully. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to see Oppenheimer at some point, because my other friend is going to Japan like Thursday or Friday. I know, I'm so jealous. My friend Chris, the one I usually see every movie with. So we'll have to see if I'm gonna be able to see it. I didn't even have to really apply the shimmer because it's so pigmented. So far that's really pretty, but the mattes are quite kick-uppy, just saying. So let me go grab my sponge and stuff, and then we'll finish up the lower lash line. Okay, so I keep on forgetting to pick up my Flonase today. Just put one. Probably try and pick it up later. So since it's so hot, I'm just gonna go back in with my ColourPop tinted moisturizer. This has literally been the only thing I've been using like most of this week. Ever since I got it back in my collection, I can't put it down. So unless I'm working, then I'll wear like, you know, more full coverage foundation, or wear like my YSL, my House Labs, my Makeup by Mario, or my Dior. Like I try to rotate those foundations as much as I can. And then for the beach, I'm probably just gonna wear, just need a little bit more for my neck. Probably just gonna use the Urban Decay one, because that's the one I always use in the super hot weather, because it's just like the best when you like sweat and stuff. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so that's why I love this. I might go on a bit of a Sephora shopping spree though once I get paid the money that's coming in, because I'm getting a decent amount, so just so I can be held up over for like a month. But there's also a way of me getting more money, so yeah, just not gonna say how, because that's my business. So anyway, I feel like I already need more, because like, and I'm already hungry again. Like, I wasn't really that hungry the past couple days, and then like today and yesterday I've been like starving. Oh, I got cheesecake for dinner yesterday. Like Cheesecake Factory. Um and I got like the pasta that I used to love. I used to always get it with my best friend when she was alive. Love you, miss you. Um and we used to eat it all the time. Actually, that looks pretty good. It looks pretty even. I'm not gonna put on any more, like when my natural freckles poke through. In the summertime. And then I'm gonna use my Lancome concealer, because this one is like super lightweight, so it's a great concealer for hot days as well. Also, the air quality is like terrible today, and I've been like coughing and sneezing because of the plumber and all of his, drilling and stuff. And also, like, there's kind of like a spackly paint kind of smell, because I think he's putting like some new pipes in, so like he has to use something to like glue it. So yeah. And then with the lawnmower, like you can smell like the like fumes like through the vents sometimes, or like near the window, so it's just been making me sneeze and cough the past like hour. So yeah, I was getting nervous that I might be getting a cold, and I was like, no, I was like, this is just because of all the dust. I like just had a cold like last month. I am not getting a cold again, I swear to God. I was so sick when I came back from California. That was like one of the worst colds I've ever had. And my boyfriend was convinced it was like some kind of COVID, so yeah. But who gets COVID anymore? But like I said, my mom had taken a test and she was negative. Like, she takes a test every 2 days, like for Apple. Not that the tests are really that accurate anyway, but whatever. I kind of just stopped, worrying after, like right after we got vaccinated the first time. Like after we got the double shot. Because like after that, like if you're not vaccinated, you're pretty much an idiot. So yeah, that's still my mentality. Like, I'd like to not die, thank you very much. Oh, this makes me not die. I'm gonna take it. It's obviously full of toxins. That's why I'm dead now, obviously. I'm not even real. But seriously, like, nobody even talks about it anymore. But then, like, my boss and my assistant manager are actually both out with COVID right now. Thank God I haven't gotten sick, because I wasn't there last week, so I wasn't around them. So I wasn't exposed to them. So I should be okay. Really don't want it a third time. Okay. So I whipped out this powder because I never use it anymore, and I always see Morgan Turner raving about it in her videos all the time. She's like, this is the best drugstore powder ever. So when she talks about it, that usually inspires me to pull it out. So I pulled out the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I've had this for like a while anyway, but I just don't use it enough. I think it smells fine. All I can smell is fucking like paint though. Oh my God, that is actually really smooth and blurring. Okay, why don't I use this more often? I really don't know. It, like, blurred my under eyes in like 2 seconds. That is like so blurring. Like, what? I forgot how good this powder is. Makes my skin look like friggin' airbrushed. Alright, I need to use this more often. This is staying in front of me. I can't believe I don't use this. Morgan's usually never wrong. The only thing that I didn't like that she loves is the Milk Makeup concealer, and the Valentino concealer I didn't really like either, so. But I like the Lancome one. The Lancome one's really pretty. This one is kind of almost the same as the Valentino one, but this one, it's lightweight like the Valentino one, but this one has like a little bit more like matteness to it, but it's still very lightweight and super creamy and so easy to blend. The Valentino one was a little bit like too dewy for me, and I love hydrating concealers, but like that one was just like too shiny that it would crease on me like so easily. I was like, this isn't for me. And then of course I'm just setting with my Pretty Fresh powder. Wow, my face looks pretty good today. Shooting my own horn. So anyway, I'm an idiot. What else? Okay. Hang on 1 second. Three. Okay, so now let's do the lower lash line. So we're gonna go back into the palette. I want to pop iced coffee on my inner corners first, and then I'm gonna take that espresso shade that I was gonna use or used on the outer corners, and I'm gonna pop that on the lower lash line since it was a little bit too light for the outer corners. So we'll probably use that in the crease at some point. So now I'm gonna take iced coffee. I don't know if this is okay. This should be fine. Yeah, that's definitely light enough. Oh my god, that's so pretty. These like remind me of like the intensity of the Glaminatrix eyeshadows, but they're not as sparkly. But like when I actually held these in the light in the bathroom, because I get the best lighting in the bathroom. But you know, I've switched to getting ready in my room like a couple of years ago at this point, and it's just so much easier because I feel like a lot more chill when I'm able to like sit down and do my makeup instead of like I was always like rushing in the bathroom, like standing all the time. So yeah. Oh, that is so pretty. That's stunning. And I really love bringing it like really upwards now, like sweeping it up. I also feel like it like kind of lifts the eyes a bit more. Oh, that is stunning. That's so pretty. And then I'm going to use, like I said, espresso and pop that on the bottom. Okay, at least there's not any fallout. So that's good. I was kind of nervous because there was some kick up. How many notifications am I going to get today? That's just my notification for the Flonase again. I'll just pick it up on the way home later. Because I have like 5 million things to do. But I have like no time to do them. I need to get my nails done at some points. I know, first world problems. I really, really, really need a haircut. Since now I'm going to have some money, I need to get a haircut because my hair is getting way too long at this point. The last time I got it cut was, I think, the end of May. So it's been like about 2 months, but I just want to get it shorter for the summertime because it's starting to annoy me at this point. It is such a pretty color on the lower lash line. I was just nervous that there was going to be kick up because of, fallout because of how much kick up was in the pans of the matte shadows. There's no kick up in the shimmers whatsoever, but I know that Clarity's more well known for their shimmers than their mattes. That's how it is with most indie brands at this point, like Glaminatrix, Give Me Glow. But I think Give Me Glow's mattes are definitely the best out of the 3 brands. But I would say they have like the most intense eyeshadows, and Odin's eyes. Oh my god, Odin's eye mattes are fantastic quality, and so are their shimmers. Their shimmers are amazing. But I actually ended up skipping over the Jewels and Gems palette because I was interested in getting that one, but then I ended up skipping over it. But now I might pick it up. But I'm also interested in getting the new Bella Beauté bar palette, but it's like $70, which is kind of expensive. But I do really want to try Bella Beauté bar, but that's the only thing I really do want to try. Oh my fucking god. Sorry. But I'm just hoping I can go to the movies next week, so. Yeah, did I say what I got yesterday? The Da Vinci pasta from Cheesecake wasn't that great. It was good, but it just would not stay hot whatsoever. It was actually the warmest when I ate it, like, towards the tail end before I left, because I kind of warmed up the rest of it around, like, 7:30, because I got a little bit hungry again, because I had to eat earlier because, I had to eat at like 4:30 because I got hungry at that point. I mean, it's a 12 to 8 shift, and I try to eat like in the middle of my shift because it's only like a half-hour break. So I usually eat like an early dinner. But I swear they are so slow about getting your food in the restaurant, because there was nobody at the bakery, because you pick up your order at the bakery. That's how it is in like every single cheesecake. And I mean, if you've never been there before, I was surprised, like, because I actually filmed a whole Get Ready With Me when I went there with my coworkers on this past Sunday night, and we just got like a bunch of appetizers. Really, I actually got 2 appetizers. I shared one with my best friend at Lucky, and then I also got like a small plate of something else. I should have gotten an entree though, because then I would have had that for leftovers at work. So far I'm enjoying the palette quite a bit. I think that the mattes are very smooth and the shimmers are beautiful. So we'll just see how it holds up through the rest of the day, and if the shimmers don't like transfer or anything. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty. Very pretty. Okay, let's just do... Alright, let's do mascara off camera and everything, and then we'll do bronzer, blush, and highlights, because I want to get to the Clarity blush. Okay, so now let's do the bronzer. And I'm just going to use the... Oh my god, why is this blinding me? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I'm going to use the... Oh my god. The ColourPop Bronze Sticks. In the shade Laguna Beach. I love this thing, so, and I think it's gonna look really pretty with this like latte look. So like I've been seeing that, which I don't know why neutral makeup is a trend. I mean, it's never goes out of style, so everybody wears neutral makeup on a daily fucking basis, or most people do. Oh my god, I really, really like this product. It's so funny because, like, I used to be so afraid of cream bronzers, and now I want to try more cream bronzers. I might pick up the Tower 28 one. I'm going to go a little bit ham at Sephora. Yeah, because I deserve it. I haven't done a good, big old Sephora haul in so long, so we're going to do it. And I don't really care what anybody thinks. I need to shop. It always makes me feel better. I also got a top from Lucky Brand yesterday, but I don't know if I'm 100% in love with it, so I might just return that and just use that for more stuff at Sephora. Anytime I come into some money, all I want to do is go to Sephora. I love Sephora way more than Ulta. They have way more brands that I'm interested in getting, and stuff from brands that I want to try. I don't know if I should try maybe I should try Danessa Myricks. And I also didn't look at Patrick Ta either, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Patrick Ta anymore. He has good products though, but I heard like some shady shit about him, so I don't really know. I don't really know anymore. It just looks so good. It's just like, I love like how light it is. It just looks so nice on the skin. Do I really need another bronzer though? Probably not. I'm probably just going to use my powder bronzer on Friday, but I really have been enjoying this one because I don't know. I just love the convenience of a stick bronzer. So me and Mom kind of took like a little bit of a break from NYPD Blue. And we started watching it again last night. Like, we didn't watch it for like 3 nights in a row because it was kind of getting just a bit boring. But then we picked up on it last night and it was pretty good. The past few, the episodes that we watched last night. Can I speak English? Not really. Hold on one second. So anyway, oh, let me just put it down here. I almost forgot. And I thought it was gonna blend like weirdly on the chin area, but then it like blends really nicely. I might not have time to go to Sephora until like next week, but I also have a bunch of stuff going on next week too, though. Not like anything planned, but like I actually was supposed to see my dean today, but I canceled because, and also like he said it was better that we meet next week anyway, but also like there was just too much going on in the house today, and I just didn't want the pressure of trying to get to campus. But I think I'm definitely going to see him next week, and I'm also talking to a couple people about job opportunities, so it was a better day yesterday than it's been lately, because I've been really down lately, like not having money and stuff, and then yesterday just changed all of that, so I'm very, very excited now and kind of looking forward more so to my future, so that's good, right? We all want that. Okay. Now let's finally go into the Klarity Cosmetics blush. I didn't see if they have highlighters. I don't know why I didn't. I should have picked up one of the highlighters too, but it's fine. So I picked up the shade Boo Thang. And I did swatch these last night, and they swatch beautifully. They're very buttery smooth and very pigmented. So this is what the compact looks like. And this is the blush. I didn't even pick out a highlighter to use today, so I might just use one of my Holy Grail ones. Oh wow, that is super pigmented, and that was only like one swipe, so I kind of, oh my gosh, that is so pigmented. That's a little bit too pigmented. Holy crappy-olies. I'll blend that out. Okie dokie. God damn. Okay. That was a lot. I'm just gonna use what's left over, because, like, I don't think I even need any more. Wow. Wowzer flowzers. That's very pigmented. Oh, and I also want a couple things from ColourPop, because I want to try everyone and their mama be releasing new blushes. That there's quite a bit that I want to try. Wow, these are like very pigmented. You have to be very light-handed with this. Dang. I'm trying to go like a lot higher with my blush now, like all the way up my cheekbone, which is what I've usually done, but I'm trying to bring it higher because more so like on the apples of my cheeks. Wowzers. That is super duper pigmented. Okie dokie. That is quite a lot. But it's very, very nice. Very nice formula. But dang, it's like it's like almost too pigmented, and like pigmented like an eyeshadow, like a matte eyeshadow. So you got to be really careful with that. So, and I want to use the orange one the yellow one tomorrow, because I'm doing a yellow look for work tomorrow. Okay, let's grab a highlighter real quick. Okay, and then for a highlight, I'm just going to use one of my Rare Beauty ones. This is the shade Exhilarate. This is like one of the golden, this is the golden tone one, and it's insanely pigmented. Oh my god, so pretty. You know what's so funny is that I was going to bring these to California with me, and then it totally slipped my mind that I wanted to bring them. I ended up bringing the Jaclyn Hill palette though, and I used that most of the time for my highlight. But this would have been a great highlighter for California. Probably not the white one, because that was just not the vibe. Excuse me. I wanted everything to be like super warm toned for California, so. Okay. That looks really pretty. I also just watched the movie Traffic. I've never seen it before, with Catherine Zeta-Jones, Michael Douglas, like a super all-star cast. Topher Grace, Erica Christensen. It was really, really good. I really liked it, but I literally watched it over like 3 days because it's like a 2.5-hour movie. And then me and my mom watched that movie with Hank Williams that I think I told you guys about in the last Get Ready With Me. That is so pigmented. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. But I've been trying to watch a couple more movies a week, especially if I can't go to the movies right now. And then I'm just still watching Entourage. I'm almost done with season 6 now. And I only have 2 more seasons of that. And then I'll probably watch a few movies after that. There's just so many movies to watch. It's like insane sometimes. Like, I feel like there's so many good movies that I still haven't seen yet. But I've been watching quite a few lately, so. But Traffic was really, really good. I really liked it. Okay. Now we'll do the lips. Alright, so now we're going to go in with the lipstick. I feel like I've been doing my makeup for forever. So this is the Klarity Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick in the shade Brinks. They had a ton of shades to choose from, but this was the first one that I picked out, and I was like, this was a really pretty color. So it's like a, not quite a super peachy tone. Actually, it is a pretty peachy tone matte, so let's see how it is. Oh, wow. That's a little bit too orange. I don't think I'm going to wear that today. I think I'm going to wear that for work tomorrow. That's too orange tone for me today. Sorry. Let me just get it all over my mouth. Put some concealer there or something. Jesus, that's like super duper pigmented. Everything that they have is so pigmented. Holy bananas. Alright, I think I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. sheer lip balm because I don't feel like using anything else and I don't feel like getting up because I'm super lazy. Yeah, that definitely helped cover all of that. Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay. So. Yeah, so now we're just going to go in with this guy because, again, I don't feel like getting up and getting anything else because I'm too lazy, so. And I love this. I use this all the time. Perfection. Yeah, it looks pretty. I love this color. I really wanted another one of these, but I could never find another one at Marshall's. So they're like $7 or $8 at Ulta, but you can get them at Marshall's for like $2.99. The only thing I buy from like the drugstore now still, I mean, obviously I buy ColourPop. is like the LA Girl liners and the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Besides that, I really have stopped buying like a lot of drugstore stuff because they jack up the price too much and they lie a lot about their products with TikTok influencers. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, they have like billions of dollars. I'd much rather buy from indie brands. Maybelline don't need my $10. Actually, more like $15 or more with how expensive everything is now. Even the Instant Age Rewind now is like $11, $12. I'm like, it used to be like $7, like $7.99 at least. Now it went up like $5. Like the inflation on drugstore products is kind of ridiculous, and I kind of hate that you have to watch where you buy certain drugstore products because they're a different price literally everywhere you go. Like CVS is way more expensive than Walgreens. Ulta's actually more expensive than all of the places, and Walmart's like the cheapest. So yeah, this is the finished look, guys. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, that super reflective highlight. I cannot, it's so pretty. And the lips. So I really love how this look turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. And let me know if you guys have tried out Klarity Cosmetics. I really would like to know your thoughts. So far, I think the eyeshadow palette's super pretty. I really like how this look turned out. And yeah, the blush is very pigmented though. So I would say if you try the blushes, go in with a very light hand. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.